Yeah, what we're gonna do is I need to vote for the game of the year. I haven't done that yet. Chat, I don't know if you guys keep up with the nominations, but the homie Jeff Keighley, well, he's not the homie, he doesn't know who I am. He's like the dude who normally does Summer Games Fest and the Game Awards each year. He's like the host, and he did the announcement for what games were nominated last, like, I guess 2 days ago, yesterday maybe? I don't know, the days have been blending together. Either way, I want to place my vote before we start playing today. View all categories. Holy shit, there's so many categories. Yeah, let me bring the tab over here to the main screen so you guys can see it. These are all the categories we can go through. Which ones do we care about? Game of the year, of course. But I don't want to jump right off the boat and go into that one. We have to build up to this. Best. Do we start with the bottom and work our way up? I don't care about esports event. Esports coach. Esports team. No, I haven't been keeping up with any of the esports related stuff. I don't care. Best esports game? Sure. Let's see what the best game is. Counter-Strike 2, Dota, League of Legends, and PUBG. Actually, I can zoom out. I haven't played any of these besides Valorant, and I didn't play that this year. It was like the beta. So I honestly don't have any opinion. I've seen people on Twitter say that Counter-Strike 2 was like shit compared to the first one. I hope that's not the case. I have some memories of playing it back in like high school. I guess I'll go with Valorant. That's the only one I really know. Next category. Content Creator of the Year? Oh, wait, chat. We know who we have to vote for. Wait a second, chat. Wait a second, chat. Alright, chat. I'm voting for me. I have to vote for me, chat. For Content Creator of the Year. No, shouts out Iron Mouse, though. I think she's the only person on this list I actually know. Most anticipated game. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Hades 2. I never played that much of the first one. I liked it, though. The art style was cool, and I liked the gameplay mechanics. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm very hyped for that. Shouts out to the homie Harold. He definitely put me on to the Like a Dragon series with the most previous game. But no, so I'm looking forward to this and Final Fantasy. Tekken 8 is cool, but we already have Street Fighter 6. And like, I'm gonna get Tekken 8. I love fighting games. It's honestly an addiction at this point. I can't control. But man, do I really care about it though? I don't really care about Tekken 8. Tekken 7 was hype. Then we threw the old man off the cliff, and now the generational feud with Papa continues. Damn, I'm going with part 2. I'm going with part 2. I have to. Best adaptation. I don't GTA 6. Damn, I'm surprised GTA 6 wasn't on the list. Oh, actually, I think it's supposed to be games confirmed to drop next year. Make the nominees. And since we don't have a release date guaranteed for GTA 6, it's not confirmed yet. I'm pretty sure that was the rules. I could be talking out my ass though. But the Nintendo simp in me has to go with the homie Mario. Actually, chat, fun fact for you. You know my birthday is actually March 10th. Which, if you don't know, like, if you let's say type it in chat, type MAR, like all caps, and then 10. It spells out Mario. So Nintendo got a fanboy for life, unfortunately. Best multiplayer game? Dang. Okay, what do we got? Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Mario Wonder. Street Fighter 6 and Mario Bros. Wonder are the only two I played on this list. But again, you know, I'm going with Mario. Actually, that online for Mario wasn't that amazing, though. I can't just be blind. Street Fighter 6 had that whole like open lobby area. There's so much online stuff to do with character customization. and the Battle Hub shit. Street Fighter 6 did pretty solid this time. Dang, I might say Street Fighter 6. But actually, wait a minute. I'm changing my vote. I'm changing my vote to Mario again. It's 4-player. This game is 4 players. Wait, multiplayer gameplay design, including co-op? Massively multiplayer. Okay, so Street Fighter keeps it. Street Fighter keeps it. It has good one-on-one versus in-person online. Okay, and it has the tournament mode and shit too. Okay, fine. Street Fighter gets it. Street Fighter gets it. Sorry, the Nintendo PTSD. I was fighting against it. The inner voices in my head. Isn't GTA 6 confirmed for 2024? No, we have no release date yet. But we have a trailer confirmed to be revealed in early December. But I think it's around the corner though. Best esports racing game? I used to be a fan of The Crew. I played the first one a lot. The second one was cool, but the first one was definitely my favorite. Hot Wheels. Am a fan of the series. Haven't played the new one either. Forza. I'm gotta go with Forza. This shit was fire. It was so like the graphics were on point. The game ran incredibly smooth. And I really like that this was one of the first racing games that actually had realistic like damage. Like when you crash into cars or like hit walls and shit. Like your car will literally start disintegrating. It is a little grindy though, but I mean that's all racing games. If you like driving, you'll enjoy it. So I'm gonna go with that. Like FIFA and like all that other shit. Best simulation strategy game. What do we got here? Oh shit. I'm so stupid. I made myself a bowl of ice cream and I started streaming without even getting it. I left it in the kitchen. Chat, 1 second. I don't want my ice cream to melt. Chat, it's too late. It's already melted. I've made a critical oversight. I mean, it's not completely melted, but it's definitely starting to. Well, it's like, I would say it's holding like 40% integrity left. I love melted ice cream. Melted ice cream is good. I mean, like, that's like a milkshake, right? That's ice cream on its way to being melted. Like, that's a good state of ice cream. I enjoy that. Just put it back in the freezer. You can't refreeze ice cream. That's blasphemy. Once it's melted, it's a wrap. If you refreeze it, it's not the same. You can't refreeze ice cream. This shit. This is my favorite ice cream of all time, chat. It may say a lot about me. But you know, I think the microplastics really add to the flavor. And you know, it is what it is. But alrighty, let's actually decide the best sim strategy game now. Fire Emblem and Pikmin are the only two I can decide between. And well, I guess I'm. Well, you know, we'll put on we'll put on the hat today and represent all weebs. Fire Emblem boys, shine bright. Best family game. Disney Island. I don't care. Party Animals. Yeah, like I said, never played it. Pikmin's fun. But the campaign isn't two-player like it used to be. That was disappointing. I heard Sonic was really good, and I'm a humongous Sonic fan. But I think, chat, we all know without a shadow of a doubt, Mario, hands down, wins in a test of quality between Sonic and Mario. We gotta give it to the Italiano, bro. We gotta give it to the meatball himself. Best fighting game? God of Rock! What the fuck is this? I've never even heard of this. God of Rock. This is a rhythm fighting game? Yo, chat, I might have to buy just for her. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Chat, does anyone know about this game? Do any of you have any of you heard about this? Is it good? Mortal Kombat 1, I don't give a shit. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, I heard was a lot better than the first one. Pocket Bravery, is this a mobile game? The fuck is... What are you doing here? Which one of these things aren't like the other? Which one of these things don't belong? I guess I'm going with Street Fighter 6. It's the only one that deserves to win out of this menu. Best RPG. What do we got here? Baldur's Gate. Final Fantasy 16. Lies of P. Sea of Stars. And Starfield? Oh, chat. This was controversial. This was Starfield's only nomination. It didn't even get put in Game of the Year. That's crazy. Final Fantasy 16 got snubbed from Game of the Year as well. And, oh, and Hogwarts Legacy. Dang, that's crazy. But if we had to choose RPG... Chat, Sea of Stars. We're literally going to play this game right after we're done voting. But as good as this game is, it really has blown me away. The music and mechanics have been fire. But Lies of P, excuse me, felt like how I've been describing it to my friends, it feels like playing Dark Souls 3 in like Bloodborne-esque like aesthetic, like in a Bloodborne world with Sekiro type combat or a parrying system, I guess. It was like the best of all three of those. This was a really good game. Especially from a studio that isn't FromSoft, I would say it was solid. But Final Fantasy 16 is going to be my pick, I think. I really enjoyed this game. I was very hyped for this. If like the combat was like Devil May Cry mixed with good graphics and RPG-esque type things. Very good game. If any of you guys have a PlayStation, I would recommend it. Wait, I don't want to exit voting. I'm not done. Okay, we're halfway there. Best action adventure. This was a good game, but it was really buggy. Like it doesn't run properly on the PS5. I've only played the first mission of this game, of Spider-Man 2. I really liked Miles Morales. I hated the story, I'm not gonna lie. I really liked the combat. The story was dumb as hell. That villain, like his evil, like almost girlfriend, was dumb as hell. That shit was stupid. But the combat and shit was amazing. So I'm very hyped for to finish playing this sequel. Resident Evil 4 I enjoyed, and I never played Alan Wake 2. Best action adventure. I'm giving it to Zelda. I have like almost 200 hours on my Switch in this game yet, and I haven't beaten it yet. I'm close though. Best action game. I sort of wish I streamed Hi-Fi Rush. It was such a wacky game. I think you guys would have enjoyed it. I just opened it one night on a whim before I went to sleep. And I got like addicted to it. I was really absorbed into it. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just play it by myself. But no, I really enjoyed this. I think this is the only game on the list that I actually like beat. But chat, is it blasphemy to give it to a game I haven't played yet? Like, I'm giving it the vote with the anticipation that I'll enjoy it when I buy the game. Ghost Runner 2 is actually pretty good. You should try it. It's on my list of games to buy as well. I really loved the first one. So is Armored Core. I think I'm going to put my vote on Armored Core. I trust FromSoft a lot. But I'm gonna give my vote to... No. I don't feel right about that. I'm going to give it to Hi-Fi Rush. It's the one I beat. Sorry, Armored Core. I love you, FromSoft. I'm going to play it, and I hope it's amazing. But I'm going to give it to Hi-Fi Rush out of honor. I want to be a good boy, chat. Best VR AR game? I assume Gran Turismo, right? That would be like the most graphically intensive, most realistic simulation type game is a race car simulator. So that's a no-brainer. Best mobile game? I haven't played any of these. Damn, Super Auto Pets never got an what's it? A nomination. That's correct. I'll give it to Honkai Star Rail. That's the only one I played. That was my free-to-play in the rotation for like the first half of 2023. To be fair, I played until I got Kafka and Himiko, and I got them to like level 70, and then I was like, okay, I have nothing else to do. I got the characters I want. Best debut indie game? I have to give it to Pizza Tower. I heard Cocoon and Dredge were cool. Never heard of these two. But Pizza Tower is something right down my alley. I seen Donkey's review of it. My homie FC Gaming, he streamed, I think all of it, or at least a good majority of it this game. We got to give it to the Pizza Boy. I'm going to play this game on stream one day. Whenever it goes on sale on Steam, I'll pick it up. But I have so many other games on my backlog first that I'm not in a hurry to play it. Best indie game? Sea of Stars, without a doubt. I don't have to look at anything else. Best community support? Baldur's Gate was so viral for like months straight, just off of its community, like driven like discussion and shit. Like everyone was talking about this game. But people also said the Cyberpunk DLC and the newest updates literally brought this game back from the grave. I have to beat this game still, because I pre-ordered it. I was one of the people who got duped into pre-ordering this shit, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't that buggy for me, to be completely honest. Like, I enjoyed my time with it, but I would keep getting distracted with side quests that I put like 35, 40 hours in this game, and I don't think I'm halfway through the story. So, one of these days, I'll get back into it. Destiny 2, I don't care about. Final Fantasy 14, I don't care about. No Man's Sky, I used to play, haven't been on it in a bit. I guess I'll give it to Cyberpunk, fuck it. Best ongoing? I'm either gonna say Genshin or Fortnite, to be real. I don't even play Fortnite, but the fact that it's always viral on Twitter or in the news cycle for some type of update, collab they have. They're bringing back the OG map. It's getting people, celebrities who never play Fortnite, people who don't even play games know Fortnite. Like, that's sort of crazy. Apex is fire. And so is Genshin. I played Genshin a lot as well. Dang, these are all good picks. Best ongoing. I'll give it to Genshin. I haven't been on it in a while. Like years. Or a year at least. But I assume by the time I go on, there's going to be like quadruple of the amount of things I had to do last time. But yeah, if I ever hop back into that game, I think I'm going to be overwhelmed with how much shit I'm just behind on. Games for Impact? What is this category? Isn't an impactful game like a good game? Like something that stuck with me? Like this game was impacted me because it was a good game. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message? Oh, it's the propaganda section. I see. I don't know any of these. Goodbye, Volcano High! Is this furry bait? What is this? Terra Nil? Deer Simulator? Venbra? I guess I'll go for space for the Unbound? I don't know any of these, but this art style looks cool. Fuck it. I hope it impacted someone. Innovation in accessibility.
recognizes software and hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by even wider audiences. So, well, Street Fighter 6 has like baby mode, so even if you suck ass at video games, right, have one finger, you can still play. Street Fighter deserves it. You could literally use your nose and hit the X button and you could combo people, like, you're fine. Best performance? I gotta give it to Ben Starr. Final Fantasy 16, Clive was amazing. The main character, like, his voice grew on me. It took a while for him to grow on me in the beginning, but by the end of the game, I fucking loved him, dude. He was a great main character. Nah, you got it, Ben Starr. Best audio design? RE4, Spider-Man, Hi-Fi Rush, Dead Space, Alan Wake. Dead Space was spooky, it was cool. I assume Sony is gonna have the super and like audio engineers to make everything sound as realistic as possible and yada yada yada. Same thing with Capcom. But I think I'm gonna give it to Hi-Fi Rush. Personally, this was like a really cool action rhythm game. And like honestly, like the whole point of the game was like a rock star dude who wanted to be a rock star. So I mean, like if the game had ass music, then that would have been really disappointing. So I think it lived up to it. It handled the assignment with flying colors. Best score and music? Damn, Final Fantasy had amazing music. Now I know I just used that this was a rhythm game as its criteria to win the last area, or the last category. But this is a case where the orchestration in Final Fantasy 16 was on such a grandiose level. Like this was another level. Like Zelda was very, like I don't know the word, aesthetically pleasing. Like if like all the music was like vibey. I know there's a word for it. And it was very like environmentalist based. I don't know. Like the music it's like Minecraft music. Like what genre is that? Or it's like it's very good for creating the scene, but it's not really music. Unless there was cutscenes, and then they would like do remixes of like the old ass Zelda songs, and oh man, those reiterations of this OG Zelda songs when they like would show up, like the little motifs that would tie in. Damn, no, that shit was crazy. It would like that would hit an emotion like in my heart. I'm like, fuck, Nintendo did it again. Nah, I'm choosing that. I'm not going back on it. I can't be indecisive, chat. I'm trying to fight against it. Best art direction? Mario Wonder. The animation and art style for the new game was incredible. I liked how the robots moved in this game as well, for Lies of P. Like the combat, like the robots felt like clunky. They didn't move like smooth like humans would. It was interesting combat. Like I liked it. Cause some of like the robots would like they would hit you, but then they would like lag and like do delayed strikes because they're like, you know, they're gears. So it takes a while for them to like swing. So the timing was hard as fuck to figure out when you're trying to like roll and dodge and shit. But no, it was a good game. But no, Mario has to get it. Hi-Fi Rush was my second place pick because that was a very good game as well. Zelda, it was the same art direction as Breath of the Wild. Best narrative? I'm going with Final Fantasy 16. Best game direction? Got it, Zelda, because it's. I think Zelda is the essence of an open world game where you can go straight to the boss if you want, or you can go do 800 side quests and 50 dungeons and go literally do whatever you want. When you handle those dungeons and shit, there's 50 ways to handle it. Like those things. Like, and then yeah, Zelda. Yeah, I'm not even gonna think too hard about this. Game of the year. Oh, the final one, chat. We're here. I want to see what you guys pick. Personally, My picks are in between Zelda and Mario. I'm leaning towards Zelda over Mario, however. Resident Evil 4 was a great game. I enjoyed it. It was a fun time. I don't think it's Game of the Year. Spider-Man 2, it's fun. It's cool. Graphically, it looks fine. I'm going to beat it. Like, that's why I got a PS5 for the exclusives. But I don't know. Personally, it's cool. It's Spider-Man. I have more fun playing Zelda. That's what I will say. Doesn't mean this game is bad, so we're not gonna get that twisted. Baldur's Gate 3 I haven't played, but I want to at some point. And then Alan Wake 2 I haven't played. So yeah, I think I'm giving it to Zelda, chat. My vote is Mario or Zelda. What I think will win though, according to what's popular with the majority of gamers on the internet currently, I think Baldur's 3 is going to win. And then maybe Spider-Man 2. This is what the normies are gonna pick. The normies are going for this. All the D&D fans, which is a lot, came out of the shadows. And then this also got a whole big new crowd of people just curious of playing D&D type games. So I think this might be the fan favorite, popular vote, and then this one, and then I think this is the judges pick. I'm surprised this got so many nominations. I'm going with Zelda. Mark it here, chat. We'll see how many of these I got right when the Game Awards comes out. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna see if we passed the test or not. What our accuracy was looking like. If it was Super Mario Odyssey, then maybe. Damn, you aren't fucking with Mario Wonder? I know it's a 2D game, but nah. When Nintendo shows up, they handle business. You know, Mario is generational, dude. I felt like Mario Wonder was the equivalent of going from like Mario Bros 1, 2, 3, and then to Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. Like, that was some crazy shit. And even like as a kid, like, you can tell all the art styles are so different. And in terms of like ideas they had from game to game. But that is true. It's like but then that's what I get what you're saying too, Dino, where in terms of like Mario Wonder in scale is such a smaller game than Zelda. Like I was saying earlier, like Mario I beat in less than, I would say, 10 hours over the weekend. 100%ing it took me upwards of maybe 20. But then Zelda, I'm at 200 hours and I'm not even done beating the game. Like, I think that's grounds to say Zelda put in the fucking work and deserves something at least. And again, not saying Baldur's Gate and Spider-Man or Alan Wake don't either, but personally, I think I like Zelda more. But anyways, yeah, we did our voting. I guess let's get into the game of the day, which is Sea of Stars. I hope it wins RPG of the year. Or I hope it wins an award, to be honest. Whether it's best like indie game or best RPG. But then, chat, if Baldur's Gate doesn't win Game of the Year, it's going to win RPG of the Year. This is literally the definition of a role-playing game. So, ooh, it might beat out Final Fantasy 16 as well.